Hello everyone, Sam is here from my forexmagicweb.com. Making this small video after the couple of trades here. After the Aussie news, basically at 7:30 we had an Aussie news, and it came out bad, and everything started moving. And then I noticed that there were a couple of comments on my videos, so I decided to, some things require a little explanation. So I said, okay, let me just make the video and then explain. The comments were in one of these videos. The comment was, for example, this one here. He says, well, you all entry profit, your all entry profit, don't lose entry, right? Or loss entry, whatever. So he's trying to ask me that all of my trades are always in profit, and don't I have any losses, right? Of course, everybody does, right? But it is how the losses are, and then he probably wants to see my losses, right? No, okay, that's fine. Now this one, on the other video, I have this comment here 7 hours ago. It says like, hi Sam, I would feel better if you mention your losing trades, right? You must have losing trade, right? So maybe some people are thinking that maybe I have a lot of losing trades and just few good ones that I get. I'm showing them, right? So let's take a look at what are my trades and why they are always at the same setup. Like for example, this is how I watch the pairs when the news is coming, right? So 7:30 Aussie news. I'm just gonna talk about the Aussie news because yen and pound news came out already yesterday. So just now, right now is 10:30, right? So 7:30, 3 hours ago, we had an Aussie news. And it came out bad, right? And I was prepared, because you can see that it's on my Telegram. I mentioned here to all of my subscribers that see Aussie news in a minute. EA is making a long setup. Wait for the news. Then news came out really bad. So Aussie news, and then here earlier I had EA is at weekly TL at 61.21 and may bounce. Bounce means going up, right? If something is dropping short, I would say may drop, right? So these are the hints that you can see that that the pair Aussie. I was expecting Aussie news, and it was on the. They were expecting very low number anyway on the Forex Factory economic calendar. You can see Aussie news they were expecting a bad news, and then it came out bad. So when it came out bad, Aussie started getting weaker. Now a couple of pairs where, for example, here Euro Aussie and Pound Aussie, the Aussie is on the right hand side, so they will go up. That's why I said that it is making a long setup already. It was a setup. I will explain the setup in a minute. So this was a setup, and I was expecting, and then it went up, down, gave me a beautiful entry here, and then it went up, right? So now let me show you the entry later on. So and here I had a nice entry here as well, and then this is a short entry, and this one is still running, so I don't want to, this is where my entry is. Not a good run, so I still have it running, but this is closed, this is closed, this is closed. So I took all of these entries based on I was watching this and I showed you that like Telegram here, that I was ready for this news, and I was expecting that the Euro Aussie is gonna go up. And obviously the Pound Aussie is on the right hand side, so it will go up. They go side by side when the Aussie news comes in, right? All Aussie news after Aussie news, all the pair involving Aussie will move. Two will go up, the other two will go down. Anyway, right? So I was expecting that, and I was watching that, and then when the setup came, and I took it. So let me show you my earlier yesterday. I mean today, a couple of pound pairs. So these are, see, this is a folder where I keep all my trades for this week from Monday. Imagine that yesterday only on the 18th I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 trades. So far on 19 today I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Right? These are the one I'm gonna talk about it just today. Forget about what happened in the past. So let's take a look one by one. What happened today, and what is my setup? Starting pound yen, right? And because of the yen weakness and all yen pair, if you look at it, I'm going to make a video later on about the yen pairs, why they went up. So yen index got weaker badly, and then all yen pairs went up. Now my setup is this: when this yellow is above the black, and preferably yellow is also above the red, and this indicator all the way down, and red candle turn into blue, right, like continuation, and I have a higher low, right? This low is higher than 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 this, right? And all of these are entries, right? And that's what it is. And then see this white line, this is the daily open line. So my day started here today, right? And after that, obviously it was right there. And when the day started in Asian session, there was no news or anything, so it was like kind of so you know, I didn't pay attention. This I could have taken this. Now watch it. My setup is, I just explained you, right? So if I, after a reversal candle and couple of blue candles, I open a trade like here, right? The reversal candle, few blue candles, I open a trade. Usually my SL is not more than 13 pip, but let's say it's 15 pip, right? So that's maximum 15 pip from here. And when I open the trade here, my SL is just below the low. Notice that if I take this one, my SL never got hit. If I would have taken this one, my SL never got hit. Even if I would have taken this one, my SL never got hit. Here, all of these are entry. Now this one, if I would take an entry here, and when the price moves up a little bit, like 5 pips, I move my SL to 5 pip. If it's 10 pip, my SL is 10 pip. So my initial 15 pip SL now is 10 pip. Price drop, and I lose 10 pip, right? But then it is a setup here, and I get an entry here. And do I cover my 10 pips? Of course. That's why I never show my losing trades. First, the one reason. The second is that if I take this entry here and my SL hit, I don't have a trade here. It's gone. SL hit, entry is gone. On the chart, you're not gonna see this. So what am I gonna show you? That I had a trade? You know, I could be lying. Anybody could be lying, right? I had this and I had that, and yeah. The reason that I'm able to show these live trades here, entry and SL move, that I take the picture before I close the trade. So I still have to show you something that, yeah, it is my entry right here by the setup. I don't open long here. You would never see open long here or short here. I don't do that, right? Or you know, but by the setup, every single entry is by the setup. So that's why either I have SL hit, you know, like for full 15 pip once in a while, maybe 2 or 3 in a week. 5 pip loss, yes, every day maybe 2 or 3. So that total is 15 pip, 20 pip, 30 pip. But now just watch my runners, how they go. This is, I don't know how many, it's like 143.30, and we are at 44.7, right? So that's 80 pip right there, right? So 80 pip, I close the trade. The next trade, I forgot to write down here. The next trade is this pound USD, right? I took this one here, right? It went down here, and then maybe I lost 5-7 pip here. It went up, I shorted the damn thing again. What happened? Do you see SL hitting? And do you see the price going to the upside? No. So it went down. This was a perfect entry as well. This was perfect entry as well. And any of these entry, by the book, I have to have this indicator all the way up, and then blue candle turn red to take the entry. Otherwise, I don't open the entry, right? Blue candle went up, was turning into a couple of red candles. I opened the trade, and also because of this big level was holding, and we went below this. We held 30.47 is a big weekly number, and we went below this 30.20. We went up, wasn't able to go above, and then I had a very strong feeling that we're gonna drop, so we dropped, and I took it. That's 95 pips. The other one is 80 pips, so that's total of 175 pips so far. Okay, and none of these SL hit. here, Aussie news came out, I just showed you, right? And this was the setup. I didn't take this one. Even if I had taken this one and my SL hit, it will be on a break even. SL hit, already my trade is closed and it is on the break even. I didn't lose anything. Then what do I show to you? Tell me. Is there anything to show? Nothing. Then I took this one by the setup, not randomly. I didn't open the trade. Oh my God, it's going up. Let me open the trade. No, I waited. If I don't have a setup, forget it. Today, 5 yen pairs went up big time, right? But I didn't get the setup. Only I got pound yen, and I just showed you. But if you can go and take a look at the USD yen, Aussie yen, Euro yen, they all went up more than 100 pip. But the problem is they didn't give me any setup. So who cares? I still made 80 pip from pound yen. That's fine, and it's 95 pip from So this is exactly by the book. The setup was there. Now tell me if my SL hit. Now another thing, know that these pairs make one big move a day only. It is not that it's gonna go up, down, up 4 or 5 times a day. No, there is a reason. The news, when the news comes out, the pair takes off, right? If you make a wrong entry, your SL may hit, but then make an entry again, and then the right entry will take you to the distance. It will run for the rest of the night or the day, whatever it is for the day, right? And the daily range, don't forget the daily range. The daily range is very important. So every pair has a specific daily range that it travels that much, right? And for example, Euro-Aussie travels nowadays like around 120 to 25, 30 pip, right? Pound Aussie is 150 pip a day. These are big movers that I'm involved. I don't trade Euro USD and Euro, USD francs. They don't move in 50 pip a day. So Euro Aussie did this. Now this one, Pound Aussie. So since this was an Aussie news, and even if this one was a little bit messed up here, but I saw the Euro Aussie was doing and the Pound Aussie was doing, the setup is there, the higher low, right? And the yellow line goes above the black a little bit, right? It's just mixed up here, and it was going up, and at the same time as Euro Aussie, and I know the news Aussie dollar is very weak, bad news came out, and it's gonna go up. So I opened the trade here. Where do you see the SL hit? Nowhere. I don't have any place to show you that SL hit, right? So it went up all the way here, 100 pip. So 100 pip Euro Aussie, 100 pip Pound Aussie, and 175 before. So that's 375. And then the next trade, you can see this one. Now this is after the news right there. This is yesterday. You can see the date here. Oops, that's not yesterday, but yeah, 18 is finished here, and 19 started here. Now if I had taken this here short, and then for example, which I didn't, I took this one, but for example it drops here and I move my SL here, right? So obviously this price which goes up and then take my SL out at break even, but then I have a short setup here and I put my SL here. The price went there, I moved my SL a little bit here, it went up, but it didn't hit my SL, and it went down. Even if it would hit, I probably will get in here knowing that there was a bad news for Aussie and this thing is gonna drop. Daily range for this pair is pathetic. It doesn't move, just like Euro Aussie, 50, 60, 70 pip maximum. So that's why you don't see many pips here. It's just 40 pip. But I just took it for the heck of it, right? So imagine that, how many pips today, and SL hit altogether probably not even more than 25, 30 pip. So why do I waste my time showing you? First of all, like I said, the trade is closed automatically. SL hit, trade closed. I don't have anything to show. And the second reason I told you that, it's very, very insignificant, very small things. Sometimes, most of the time, it's on the break even, or sometimes it is like 5 pip, 6, 7 pip. Even if you go before that, for example, yesterday I took this one, and break even I lost, and then again I go short here, where this SL hit. Nothing. So this one only break even. Here you can see this one was a break even, and I took this one. So what do I show you? That's I don't. Now this one I didn't take it because I was in here already. Now if I take this one, you can see that it dropped here. You come and sit on a break even. The price goes up and take you out. That's it. Simple. No hard feeling. It's gone. Finito. Very few times I lose all the whole 15 pip. Okay, very few times. But right here you can see that, you know, once you go in. Now here, yes, if it goes up here, but now most of the time you will see these timings. These are very bad timings. I don't take these trades. Know that the Asian session, and especially right now I'm making this video at 11 p.m. Eastern time, the worst time of the day. If you have something like that in this timing, you have a setup, I don't take it. I have rules that, you know, which time you can take the setup, and it's a lot of times you get the setup, but it is not the time, so we don't take the trade. Simple as that. Asian session, I only take the trade if there is a bad, you know, I mean, like red news, right? Just like today, Aussie red news, boom, it start moving, and that's it, right? So this is how, and then you can go back and take a look all of my trades. Look at this trade. If I had taken this one, would my SL hit? Where? Right? This one, even this one, for example, if I take the SL entry here, and it goes up here, and then even if I move my SL quickly and then sit on a break even, fine, it will hit me here, right? My SL, but at break even. Then I take this entry and boom, all the way go up. But I didn't take this one. I took this one, and again, the indicator was here down, right? Here, here, or here, not in between. I'm not gonna bother taking the trade. This was it, but this was already, the distance is already traveled. The daily range already finished. Like I said before, these pairs don't move 200, 300, 400, 500 pip a day. Every pair has a daily range. Pound Newsy, it has a daily range, big daily range, and 150 pip a day, right? So it moves big, and then I don't know how much is this, but you know, it was like all the, you know, a lot of them gone here, and I got the late entry, but still I was able to make 60, 70, 80 pip here easily, right? So this is, now look at this one, Pound Cat. It bounced here, it goes bullish here, entry here, and it goes up. Simple as that. I don't have to show, you know, I mean, here, look at that. This one, again, SL hit, maybe 5 pip. This one, again, maybe 5 pip again. This one, all the way. So, these SL hit don't mean anything. This is, there was no entry here. This was an entry, but it was below the red line, and I think it's a very bad time as well. Not the bad time. It was a good time actually. And the London session started, and then it started to go up. This is the one that I got, but I got very late, little bit, not very late, but a little bit late, like 6, 7, 8 pips. I mean candles after that, right? And it went up, right? And yes, you know, trade after this one. Look at that. So any of these, you know, like if I had taken this one, and sometimes I know that it's just the beginning, then I don't move my SL to break even unless this high is taken out. So once this high is taken out, when we are here, then I come and sit the break even. Similarly here, if I take it and then I wait, this high is taken out, and then okay, no, that's fine. Similarly here, if I would take this entry here, this height was taken out, or sit on a break even, the price will come and take me out. Make an entry here, and then you are in profit. Even if you take, you know, the price will take you out here, you make an entry here again. You know, I'm showing you right in front of you every single. So by the setup, it's not you take random trades, random entries with 50 or 100 pip SL. That I don't do that. I don't do that. Sorry. No, that's what I call it. My magic Ivy system. It is by the book. There was a short, even though it was above the red line, I should not take it, but for some reason, Pound Newsy, I took it. and then the second entry is here. Both entries are here. This is a sell and this is a sell. There was a reason when you have a strong reason that yeah, it is going down, yeah, then you can do these things. So this was, and I was holding this one here, and then again I made an entry here and then closed both of them down here. So I can show you on and on and on hundreds of trades just like that, right? And again, my SL either hit at break even or lose maybe 5, 6 pips, 7 pips at a time. But when I make 70, 80, 100, more than 100 pip. My runners go, because I trade only big movers: pound nosy, pound CAD, pound Aussie, pound yen, stuff like that, EUR-AUD. So they go easily 100 pip or more. I just showed you today 2 trades, EUR-AUD and pound Aussie. They both 100 each, right? So that's why, brother, that I don't have to show, and there's nothing to show. If SL hit for 5, 6 pip, I look the other way. I don't feel like I lost anything at all. And secondly, the trade is not there. The trade is gone, closed, right? So what do I show you? That's the problem, right? See, for example, here, if I made an entry here, this price goes down a little bit, I move my SL to 7 pip risk, right? The price take me out, 7 pip gone. But then, so take 7 out of 95. Do I care about showing it? What do I do by showing that 7 pip loss? All right. So I hope you understand that this is a system. We trade, see, on the horizontal line, weekly low, weekly high, what the numbers are. That's why I do the webinars, to explain and teach. I just don't give this system and then go do whatever. No, I have a responsibility, and then I do webinars Wednesday and Sunday where I explain everything. I take questions, what it is. And not only that, if you have any problem, anybody have any problem, you can ask people that, well, I don't know if you can ask my contact with my subscriber. But what I do is I go on Skype and help out, on the phone call, and I show my chart, through the TeamViewer, not TeamViewer, but Skype. You can, I can show my screen. So I show my screen and says, do this, do that, set up the charts, and this is how you're supposed to take the entry, and blah blah blah. And let me show you something today. I just while I was doing this, look, this email here. Look, this guy here, he's sending me email today, just now, right? And what he's saying, I got the same EA entry, right? Already 108 pip. He's a very active subscriber, right? So how far you think it will go? So I replied him that it might end up in China, so be careful. It was a joke, no big deal. But I said, close the damn thing, because in the Asian session, you already have 100 pip, man. It's not going to go more than that. Yes, it may reverse, right? Even if it goes up, who cares? It's an Asian session. So he sent me and said, I got the same, right? So thanks for the advice. I closed it, right? I would have kept it open, so once it hit whatever, blah blah blah. So he also took the same entry, and he make 108 pip from EUR-AUD just now, right? So that's how it works, and that's how it goes. So yeah, so this is how I watch. You see this Aussie USD, it's a stop now, moving, going up. That's why I closed my trade, and I told him to close, because it's not gonna go more than that. It's gonna reverse now, right? Retrace. So I hope I explained the questions, and then you want to see the but unfortunately I don't have those. The SL hit, if my SL hit once in a while, the trade is closed. There's nothing to show. And I just showed you that how my SL, for how much it hit, if it hit. Okay, so this is it for now. I hope I explained and answered your question. So thanks for watching, and have a wonderful day.